This is the royal rivalry no one saw coming, and it's unfolding right under the crown's watch. Princess Catherine isn't just capturing hearts, she's redefining the very essence of royal influence. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla's presence in the public eye is rapidly diminishing. Recent polls indicate that Catherine's global approval rating has soared to an impressive 70%, whereas Queen Camilla lags behind at a modest 30%. However, this is not merely a contest of popularity, it is a silent yet significant power shift that could reshape the monarchy's future. Catherine's down-to-earth nature, hands-on parenting, and contemporary approach to diplomacy have elevated her status as a 21st-century royal icon. On the other hand, Queen Camilla continues to struggle with decades of public scrutiny, lingering scandals, and a title, Queen Consort, that many still view as contested. But why does the palace view Catherine's meteoric rise with quiet concern? Stay with us, because by the end of this discussion, you'll understand why this royal dynamic is more than just a battle for attention, it's a fight for the monarchy's survival. Let's start with the undeniable facts. Numbers don't lie. Recent polling data from YouGov reveals that Princess Catherine enjoys an astounding 70% approval rating, while Queen Camilla trails behind at only 30%. This isn't just a gap, it's a vast divide. But why does Catherine resonate so deeply with the public? Her appeal transcends her royal title, she connects effortlessly with younger generations. Millennials and Gen Z, in particular, see her as someone they can relate to, a modern mother of three balancing school drop-offs with high-profile state banquets. Queen Camilla, meanwhile, faces an uphill battle in gaining public trust. The shadow of her past as King Charles' mistress during his marriage to Princess Diana still looms large, tarnishing her reputation in the eyes of many. Even her title, Queen Consort, feels like a compromise rather than an earned role. However, this isn't just about personal preferences, it's a generational shift. A YouGov analyst recently described Princess Catherine as the monarchy's life raft when it comes to younger audiences. Queen Camilla's contributions, such as her advocacy for literacy and domestic violence awareness, are undoubtedly important, but they fail to generate the social media buzz that modern audiences crave. The royal household is well aware of this imbalance. Catherine's Instagram-friendly moments, whether it's a candid snapshot of her children or her habit of recycling outfits, have played a crucial role in keeping the monarchy relevant. In contrast, Queen Camilla's public engagements rarely make a splash in the digital age. This is not just a matter of popularity, it's a calculated strategy for survival. While Princess Catherine is not Princess Diana, the comparisons are impossible to ignore. Whether it's her advocacy for early childhood development or the striking red coat she donned for a Remembrance Day service, the echoes of Diana's influence are undeniable. And these parallels? They are anything but accidental. Diana was known for her groundbreaking humanitarian efforts, such as visiting AIDS patients without gloves to combat stigma. Catherine, on the other hand, is carving her own path through mental health advocacy, openly sharing her personal experiences as a parent. Both women have mastered the art of using soft power to appear more approachable in an institution that often seems rigid and detached. However, there's a crucial distinction. Diana was a rebel, Catherine is a strategist. She doesn't challenge royal protocol, she carefully maneuvers within it. Take, for instance, her hold still photography project during the COVID-19 pandemic. It wasn't just a PR success, it was a masterclass in modern empathy. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla operates more behind the scenes. Her charitable work in osteoporosis awareness is commendable, but it lacks the emotional connection that captivates audiences. And then there's the enduring legacy of Princess Diana. It's not just a memory, it's a blueprint. Catherine's team is acutely aware of this, and every time she steps out wearing an outfit reminiscent of Diana's or supports one of her late mother-in-law's causes, it reinforces her claim to the future of the monarchy. Queen Camilla's journey within the royal family has been anything but smooth, and the public's perception of her remains complex. Let's rewind. She entered the royal fold under the cloud of an infamous affair, forever linked to the tumultuous marriage between King Charles and Princess Diana. For years, she was vilified in the media, branded as the Rottweiler, and the unwelcome third party in a royal love triangle. Fast forward to 2024, and she now holds the title of Queen Consort. However, public acceptance remains conditional. A poll conducted by the Daily Mail last year found that 60% of Britons still believe she should never have been crowned, a stark reminder of the enduring skepticism surrounding her role. One of the major hurdles Queen Camilla faces is branding. She leans heavily into tradition, tiaras, equestrian events, and formal royal engagements. But in an era where authenticity sells, this approach feels outdated. Take, for instance, her speech at a women's shelter in 2023. While the cause was undoubtedly significant, her delivery was uninspiring, and the media barely took notice. In contrast, when Princess Catherine engaged in an unscripted conversation with a Ukrainian refugee mother, the video amassed 10 million views within 24 hours. Queen Camilla's camp insists that she isn't competing with Catherine, but therein lies the problem. Catherine isn't actively competing either. She simply embodies a modern, relatable image that resonates with 21st-century audiences. Queen Camilla, on the other hand, is burdened by a past Catherine doesn't have to contend with. And in a culture that loves redemption arcs, Camilla's has yet to take hold. Fashion is more than just clothing, it's a strategic tool. For Princess Catherine, it's a means of connecting with the public. Her wardrobe choices aren't just elegant, they are carefully curated messages. Take, for example, her frequent re-wearing of outfits, including the £45 Zara blazer she has donned on multiple occasions. It sends a clear message: I may live in a palace, but I'm just like you. Her tiara moments are equally well calculated. At the 2023 state banquet, she paired the iconic lover's knot tiara, Princess Diana's favorite, with a bold red gown, seamlessly blending nostalgia with modern sophistication. In contrast, Queen Camilla's fashion choices remain predictable: tailored coats, monochrome dresses, and timeless pearls. There's nothing inherently wrong with this, but it lacks the inspirational appeal that captivates audiences. When Queen Camilla stepped out in a £2,000 Fiona Clare gown for a gala, it barely made headlines. Meanwhile, Princess Catherine's sheer lace dress at the BAFTAs caused a 300% surge in online searches for similar styles. The difference? Catherine's outfits strike the perfect balance between aspirational and accessible. She seamlessly blends high-street fashion with luxury brands. Queen Camilla's wardrobe, on the other hand, feels like a relic of the past, symbolizing a monarchy struggling to adapt to modern times. Beyond her title and fashion choices, Princess Catherine's most powerful asset is her family. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis aren't just royal heirs, they are key elements of her public appeal. By showcasing her role as a hands-on mother, she strengthens her connection with the public, reinforcing the image of a modern, approachable royal. In the evolving landscape of the monarchy, Princess Catherine is not just a royal, she is a phenomenon. While Queen Camilla remains a significant figure, her challenges in winning over public sentiment continue to cast a shadow over her reign. The future of the crown may very well hinge on this royal dynamic, and one thing is clear: nothing will ever be the same. The rising prominence of Princess Catherine is quietly shifting the balance of influence within the royal family, posing an unforeseen challenge to Queen Camilla. This unexpected royal rivalry is unfolding under the watchful eyes of the monarchy, reshaping the dynamics of power and public perception. Catherine isn't just adored by the masses, she is redefining the way royalty engages with the world. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla's presence in the public eye appears to be gradually fading. Recent surveys highlight a striking disparity in public favor. Catherine's approval rating has soared to an impressive 70% globally, while Camilla lags behind at just 30%. But this is more than a mere popularity contest, it represents a deeper power struggle that could shape the monarchy's future. Catherine's warmth, her hands-on parenting style, and her modern diplomatic approach have cemented her as a 21st-century royal icon. In contrast, Queen Camilla still grapples with long-standing public skepticism, unresolved controversies, and a title, Queen Consort, that continues to feel somewhat disputed. Why does the royal household quietly view Catherine's rising influence with apprehension? By the end of this discussion, it will become clear why this evolving dynamic could define the monarchy's survival, ensuring that the institution will never be the same again. Let's begin with the numbers, because they tell a compelling story. Recent polling data from YouGov reveals that Princess Catherine's approval rating stands at an overwhelming 70%, while Queen Camilla trails far behind at just 30%. This isn't just a gap, it's a chasm. But why? Catherine's widespread appeal extends beyond her royal status. She has an innate ability to connect with younger generations. Millennials and Gen Z, in particular, see her as relatable, a mother of three who seamlessly balances school drop-offs with state banquets. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla continues to struggle in her quest for public acceptance. The shadow of her past as King Charles' former mistress during his marriage to Princess Diana still lingers, casting a cloud over her image. Even her title, Queen Consort, feels like a compromise rather than a fully embraced position of authority. Experts suggest that this divide isn't merely personal, it's generational. A YouGov analyst recently described Princess Catherine as the monarchy's life raft when it comes to engaging younger audiences. While Queen Camilla's advocacy on literacy and domestic violence is undoubtedly important, it fails to generate the level of media excitement and online buzz that Catherine's initiatives command. The palace is keenly aware of this. They recognize that Catherine's Instagram-friendly moments, whether candid snapshots of her children or her conscious effort to rewear outfits, are sustaining the royal family's modern relevance. In contrast, Queen Camilla's public engagements rarely break through the digital noise. This isn't just about public admiration, it's about the monarchy's strategy for survival. While Princess Catherine is not Princess Diana, the comparisons are impossible to ignore. Whether through her dedication to early childhood development or her carefully chosen wardrobe, the parallels are deliberate. Just as Princess Diana once visited AIDS patients without gloves to challenge stigma, Catherine has made mental health advocacy a cornerstone of her work, sharing her own struggles with parenting. Both women have masterfully wielded soft power to bring warmth and humanity to an institution known for its rigidity. However, there is a key difference: Catherine is playing a long-term game. While Diana was seen as a rebel who frequently broke royal protocol, Catherine is a strategist who operates within the system. Take her hold still photography project during the pandemic. Far more than a PR move, it was a masterclass in modern empathy and connection. On the other hand, Queen Camilla operates behind the scenes. Her efforts in supporting osteoporosis awareness are commendable, yet they lack the emotional resonance that makes Catherine's initiatives so impactful. More importantly, Princess Diana's legacy is not just a memory, it is a blueprint. Catherine's team understands this well. Every time she steps out wearing an outfit reminiscent of Diana's or supports one of her late mother-in-law's causes, it is a subtle yet powerful nod to the past, while simultaneously claiming the future. Camilla's journey to public acceptance has been complex, and many have yet to fully embrace her. Let's rewind. She entered the royal narrative as the controversial third figure in King Charles and Princess Diana's marriage. For years, she was vilified in the media, labeled a homewrecker and called unflattering names in tabloid headlines. Fast forward to today, she has officially been crowned Queen Consort. Yet, acceptance remains conditional. A poll conducted by the Daily Mail revealed that 60% of Britons still believe she should not have been given the title of Queen. That is a staggering level of resistance. Part of the issue lies in branding. Camilla leans heavily into royal traditions, tiaras, equestrian events, and formal ceremonies. While there is nothing inherently wrong with this, in an era where authenticity and relatability drive public admiration, her approach feels out of touch. Consider her 2023 speech at a women's shelter. While the cause was undeniably important, her delivery felt rigid and rehearsed, resulting in minimal media coverage. Compare that to Catherine's unscripted conversation with a Ukrainian refugee mother, a heartfelt exchange that amassed 10 million views within a single day. Queen Camilla's team insists that she is not competing with Catherine, but that's precisely the issue. Catherine isn't competing either, she is simply existing in a way that naturally resonates with modern audiences. Unlike Camilla, Catherine is unburdened by a complicated past, and in a world that loves redemption arcs, Camilla's has yet to fully take shape. For Catherine, fashion is more than a statement, it's a tool of influence. Her wardrobe choices are deliberate, designed to send a message. Take, for instance, her affinity for recycling outfits. The £45 Zara blazer she has worn on multiple occasions. It's a conscious move, subtly reinforcing the idea that she is just like everyone else, except she resides in a palace. Even her tiara moments are meticulously planned. At the 2023 state banquet, she donned the Lover's Knot tiara, a favorite of Princess Diana, paired with a striking red gown. The combination of nostalgia and contemporary elegance was a masterstroke. In contrast, Queen Camilla's fashion choices, while classic, lack excitement. She favors traditional coats, monochrome dresses, and pearl necklaces, the epitome of a conventional royal aesthetic. There's nothing wrong with this, but it doesn't captivate audiences the way Catherine's wardrobe does. When Camilla attended a gala in a £2,000 gown by Fiona Clare, it barely registered in the press. Meanwhile, Catherine's sheer lace dress at the BAFTAs ignited a 300% increase in online searches for similar styles. The key difference? Catherine's outfits are aspirational yet attainable. One day, she wears a high-street fashion brand, the next, she steps out in Alexander McQueen. Camilla's style, on the other hand, feels frozen in time, an echo of a monarchy struggling to evolve. Throughout history, comets have been observed and documented by various cultures and religions, capturing human curiosity across different civilizations. In the early stages of Earth's formation, numerous comets and asteroids collided with the planet. Many scientists propose that around 4 billion years ago, comets bombarded the young Earth, delivering vast amounts of water that contributed to the formation of its oceans. Some researchers support this theory, while others remain skeptical. The discovery of organic molecules, including polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, in significant quantities within comets has led to speculation that these celestial bodies or meteorites might have carried the building blocks of life, or even life itself, to Earth. In 2013, studies suggested that collisions between rocky and icy surfaces, such as those involving comets, had the potential to generate amino acids, the fundamental components of proteins, through a process called shock synthesis. The extreme velocity of comets entering the atmosphere, combined with the immense energy produced upon impact, likely facilitated the condensation of smaller molecules into larger macromolecules, forming the basis of life. In 2015, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery when they detected significant amounts of molecular oxygen in the outgassing of Comet 67P. This finding suggested that molecular oxygen might be more common in space than previously thought, reducing its perceived significance as an indicator of extraterrestrial life. Additionally, cometary impacts are believed to have delivered substantial amounts of water to Earth's moon over extended timescales, some of which may have persisted as lunar ice. Furthermore, comet and meteoroid collisions are considered responsible for the formation of tektites and australite glass. As of November 2021, astronomers had identified more than 4,000 known comets, though this number represents only a fraction of the total comet population. The outer solar system is estimated to contain nearly 1 trillion comet-like bodies. Typically, about 1 comet per year becomes visible to the naked eye, though most of them appear faint and unimpressive. Exceptionally bright ones are designated as great comets. Over time, unmanned spacecraft have been sent to study comets, such as NASA's Deep Impact mission, which deliberately created a crater on Comet Tempel 1 to analyze its interior, and the European Space Agency's Rosetta mission, which became the first to land a robotic spacecraft on a comet. Despite the presence of mountain-sized comets in space, there has been no recorded instance of a comet posing a significant threat to life on Earth. However, the possibility of a future impact cannot be dismissed. Unlike asteroids, comets follow more erratic trajectories, making them harder to predict and potentially more hazardous. Lastly, while comets captivate us with their celestial beauty, another cosmic event, one of the most powerful and awe-inspiring occurrences in the universe, poses an even greater potential risk: the supernova. Supernovae rank among the most powerful and luminous cosmic events, marking the explosive demise of a star. They occur when a star depletes its nuclear fuel and undergoes a catastrophic collapse, resulting in a massive explosion that can briefly outshine entire galaxies. Supernovae are classified into 2 primary types, Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1 supernovae occur in binary star systems, where a white dwarf accumulates material from its companion star until it reaches a critical mass, leading to a violent explosion. Type 2 supernovae, on the other hand, take place when a massive star, at least 8 times the mass of the Sun, exhausts its nuclear fuel, causing its core to collapse under immense gravitational pressure, culminating in a dramatic explosion. The observation of supernovae dates back to ancient times, with the earliest recorded instance documented by Chinese astronomers in 185 AD. However, It was not until the 20th century that scientists began to understand the nature of these cosmic events. In 1934, Walter Bade and Fritz Zwicky of the California Institute of Technology introduced the term supernova, theorizing that these stellar explosions resulted from the collapse of massive stars. A major breakthrough in supernova research came with the extensive study of SN 1987A, an event that occurred in the Large Magellanic Cloud, a neighboring galaxy. This particular supernova provided valuable insights into the underlying mechanisms of stellar explosions and their role in shaping the universe. If a supernova were to take place near Earth, the consequences would be catastrophic. The immense radiation and energetic particles released during the explosion would pose a severe threat to life on our planet. Gamma rays and X-rays emitted by the supernova could strip away Earth's ozone layer, which serves as a protective shield against harmful ultraviolet radiation. The depletion of this layer would expose the surface to lethal levels of UV radiation, leading to widespread ecological devastation and a surge in skin cancer cases and other health complications for living organisms. Furthermore, the powerful shockwave generated by the supernova could have a profound impact on our solar system. This surge of energy might disrupt planetary orbits and other celestial bodies, potentially causing violent collisions and altering the stability of our cosmic neighborhood. The shockwave could also compress and heat interstellar gas and dust, potentially triggering the birth of new stars and planetary systems in the affected region. While the likelihood of a supernova occurring close enough to Earth to cause severe destruction is relatively low, scientists continue to monitor the cosmos for potential threats. As humanity advances its understanding of the universe, the study of comets, supernovae, and other celestial phenomena remains crucial in unraveling the mysteries of our cosmic existence. When it comes to economic impact, Queen Camilla's presence hardly moves the needle. A Forbes analysis revealed that events featuring Queen Camilla draw 30% fewer attendees and generate 50% less media coverage compared to those led by Princess Catherine. Even when Queen Camilla launched her Queen's Reading Room podcast, it saw only modest downloads, with sponsors showing little interest in backing the initiative. Meanwhile, brands compete fiercely to be associated with Princess Catherine's projects. A children's mental health app she endorsed saw its user base triple in just 1 week. The palace is well aware of this disparity. Events starring Princess Catherine receive larger budgets, prime calendar slots, and global live streams. On the other hand, Queen Camilla's team is left recycling floral arrangements from last year's engagements. In the monarchy's financial ledger, Princess Catherine isn't just an asset, she's the entire portfolio. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are more than just adorable royal children, they are Princess Catherine's greatest advantage. Every time they step into the public eye, they reinforce her image as a modern, hands-on mother. Take the 2023 Christmas walk, for instance. Louis' playful antics and Charlotte's poised waves dominated media headlines for days. These children make the monarchy feel relatable, something Queen Camilla's private grandchildren, shielded from the public eye, simply cannot achieve. But there's a larger strategy at play. By offering the public intimate glimpses into her children's lives, like George's first day of school or Charlotte's ballet recital, Princess Catherine is cultivating a generational fan base. Parents see themselves in her, while young audiences grow up feeling connected to the next heirs to the throne. In contrast, Queen Camilla's grandchildren, though loved in private, do not contribute to the crown's public narrative. Even King Charles acknowledged in a 2022 documentary that the children are our future, but it's Princess Catherine who is actively shaping that future. A perfect example? When Prince Louis threw a tantrum at the Platinum Jubilee, the palace didn't try to sweep it under the rug, they embraced it. The clip went viral, making the royal family seem more relatable, like a household next door. Queen Camilla's legacy will always be interwoven with King Charles. In contrast, Princess Catherine is building a dynasty in real time, solidifying her influence for generations to come. So, there you have it, the understated rivalry that's reshaping the future of the monarchy. Princess Catherine's meteoric rise isn't just a result of charm or good PR, it reflects a shifting cultural landscape and the public's evolving expectations of modern royalty. But what's your take? Is Queen Camilla being unfairly overlooked, or is Princess Catherine's soaring popularity a clear sign that the monarchy must evolve faster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video as captivating as we did, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with fellow royal watchers, and subscribe for more exclusive royal content. Want more? Let me know which royal showdown you'd like to see next. Until then, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content. We'll see you in the next video.